Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We appreciate it. This is we're excited to have you here and welcoming us. Utah Tax Resolution Center is a division of Richard Tomlinson PLLC, which is a certified public accountancy. We're a full-service CPA firm, and we provide a broad scope of accounting and tax practices.
I just need a picture of an ribbon cut.
We do handle the problems, tax resolution, audit, and those types of issues, but at the same time, we do the accounting and tax maintenance after we get everybody back on track. And we're glad to have a ribbon cutting. I joined the firm, Richard Tomlinson CPA, back in December. After a number of years of inactivity in the public accounting profession. Now, I should explain to you that I've been active in accounting and tax my whole career, but I was working in industry for corporations, and I was with some pretty big companies. I was a vice president and CFO of a pretty good-sized oil company, $600 million a year in revenue, and so while all of that is accounting, I wasn't practicing as a public accountant with clients, and so I've had to dust off my CPA license, and to do that with the state of Utah, you've got to get 80 hours of continuing professional education, take a couple of tests, and pay them some money to get the license reinstated again. So, with Rich's motivation, I've done that, and that's the purpose of our ribbon cutting. We're actually officed in Murray, but we joined the West Jordan Chamber of Commerce because I've been a small business owner. I own a business called CopyPack, a printing and copying and graphic design shop here in West Jordan, and have been a member of the chamber for probably 9 or 10 years. And the West Jordan Chamber to me is just like family. And so we wanted to become a part of the West Jordan Chamber, but we're not geographically in West Jordan. And I'm right now, in fact, I'm enjoying serving on the board of directors of the West Jordan Chamber. It's been fun. Anyway, so introducing Rich Tomlinson, and Rich has done a presentation for the West Jordan Chamber on, what was the topic?
5 elements.
5 elements.
Yeah, for the success of our business.
I'm just excited to be a part of the firm and to be back in public practice again. And maybe Corby and Wendy, do you mind, and Colette? Just introduce you, stand up, turn around, whatever.
I'm Colette.
Colette, she's our office manager, social director, or whatever.
Quinn does it all.
All right.
Quinn does it all.
Courtney is an enrolled agent, and she handles tax matters before the IRS. And Wendy Williams is our tax return preparer in the office. We got a good little shop. It's a fun practice.
They're worker bees, I'll tell you.
What's really interesting is between the two of them, they have well over 40 years worth of tax preparation experience. And if you try to tell them that's split 50-50, they'll argue with you. But Corby and Wendy have actually, Corby went almost 5 years come April, and Wendy 4 years come April or so. And so we've been going for a few years. It was interesting, Quinn kind of came to me back in November saying, you know, I wanted to get back into doing something, and I hauled him off to lunch and said, well, let's talk about it in a different way. How about being a partner in a firm? I said, the pay's miserable, the hours are long, the work is hard. Are you interested? He says, well, give me the weekend to think about it. And he calls me back Monday and says, Rich, I'm in. And so we've been at it ever since. We're excited. To this point, it's been a good association. It doesn't hurt that we share an addiction, not for accounting, but for motorcycles. So So that has worked well for us, but it's been a great experience, a great opportunity. And we actually are making a bit of a transition. The practice up to this point has focused very heavily on tax resolution services. We will continue to provide that, but with Quinn coming on board, we have now been able to become much more of a full-service firm, not only dealing with tax resolution issues and tax preparation, but being a full-service firm for small businesses and helping them with their accounting and management and needs that they have. And so able to provide a much more robust level of service. And as a result of that, we've been picking up a fair amount of clientele in the way of small businesses. We're very excited about what we're doing for them. We've got a very strong commitment within the firm to be a service to our clients, to be that preferred resource in helping them to be successful with their endeavors, whether it's their own personal finances or with their small businesses.
Before I turn the time back over to you, you reminded me that I want to introduce my partner, Peggy Sterling. She's running all my little small business endeavors, the photocopy shops, buried in the tax practice. So.
Yeah, she's very much one of the silent partners in this whole endeavor.
So she does all the work and you get to go and play.
She called me with a little emergency yesterday afternoon. We had a big job and I had to help out a little bit, but so we had a huge order yesterday afternoon. It's always fun to get those jobs done.
And truth be known, actually, my wife and I have a history with West Jordan Chamber also. Back in a prior life, we owned a graphic shop. And the results of our work are still enduring in this building. If you go outside and see all the gold lettering in all the offices, that was work we did years ago. That's right. That's right. And we were members of the West Jordan Chamber. I've known Craig since before he was married.
Which time?
I have to give him a hard time about that. So, no, but we've known Craig for a long time. We're excited to be a part of this. To say that we're a Murray business and not a West Jordan business is a misnomer. We feel like we're very much a part of this community in so many ways. We do have a number of clients that are in West Jordan. We certainly feel like we are a part of the community in a lot of ways. We're excited to be a part of that.
And thank you all for welcoming us in.
Oh, so much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, let me just continue then.